baby.
Hi, babies. I'm gonna start my my legacy stream here in a second. Nope, not yet. I'm gonna do that. Hey, y'all! Thanks for the good luck. Welcome, Carrie. Welcome, Mark. We're gonna be doing both accounts today, no matter the score, because I want to focus on the OR tomorrow. Give me just a second. I gotta make a phone call, and then we'll be back.
TriStar Pharmacy. If this is a medical emergency.
Take a moment right here.
Hey, Jesse. Jason Lane calling. How you doing? I'm good. I was wondering if do you still have the prescription on file for the Dexcom sensors for me? Okay, could you get that filled for me? Okay. Yeah, no worries. Really? Oh no. Do I have the Libra still on there? Excellent. Can you fill that one for me? All right. Thanks a lot. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. All right. So here we go. We're going to have a good QR for the legacy today. We'll be featuring Tommy's guide. Boris put out I think an older guide, so we're gonna go with Tommy's newer guide here, and we're gonna be qualifying both accounts no matter what the score is, so we can focus on the OR tomorrow. Oh goodness gracious, let's give it 5 minutes, let people show up. Hope everyone's having a good day. Really concerned that my main may not actually qualify for the main tournament. Really had a bad morning. So that would be the first time in like 2 years I haven't qualified for a tournament. So let's all hope it happens. Oh goodness. Rough morning. All right, I got my cup of coffee. All right. I'm going to have me a good luck ice cream sandwich. Hey, thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. All right. Well, you know, sometimes you have a bad day and a bad round. It happens. Not really a big deal. You just got to shake it off and go after it the next one. If somehow I don't qualify for the main tournament, that's going to be weird, but you know, it happens. First hole here on Tommy, we're going for the hole-in-one. So we're playing Tommy option 1. We'll be setting up with the left red ring to the rough fairway. First, we'll set our spins with Max Backspin Apache and 2 left. And then pushing up into APOC Max Stretch, left of the red by the rough fairway there. We will then custom adjust, and our base curl is to the bottom tip of the top rectangle. There are some wind angle tweaks in red, which will be left of the signs. We'll be pushing up 0.3 and taking 4 clicks of curl off. Yellow is in the middle of the first sign with the big tree. And then blue is the second sign. And we'll be pulling back 0.3 and adding 4 clicks of curl. Hey, Jackie, thank you. So, P10 has a tiny shake to the needle. He also says, for the best chance for a par 4 hole-in-one, keep the winds between 7.8 and 8.6. So I have pinned a wind 9 just in case we need to swap if we're on the low end of the wind there under 7.8. So we're going to do that. It is a QR and it's a legacy, so we will be taking a practice shot per hole. Let me just make sure I got my practice tokens set up here. Running out of practice token boosters. Gonna have to start spending gems on them. I don't like that. There we go. Last one. Alright. Alright, it's that time. Let's get ready. Let's get after it. Alright, hole 1. Gonna try this setup, see how shaky the needle is, and go from there. Hopefully things won't go so badly. We have a negative 19 leading this bracket already. I'm not really worried about winning the bracket. I'm worried about getting a good tiebreaker, really. So we want to drop down and do our Apache. 5 back and 2 left. Push up in here to APOC. Max stretch. Red to the rough there. Swap to our P10. Keeps us right in that target wind range. And it looks like we are in yellow, which is no change, which I appreciate. 8.5 is going to be 8.6 on the adjustment there. And we're going to pull back, give it curl to there, and hit perfect. Well, let's see what happens here. Just right. So we want to increase our 59 a little bit, but that's a good look. So I am going to review the pull angle and see what we pulled and see what we need to do. Try to get that hole in one, start the round off with. Let's have a look at our pull angle there and see what we were pulling. So it looks like we need to pull a little bit more of a 59 flick in order to drop that hole. So we're going to give that a shot. We're going to go live with it. My notes are going to be 59 flick and be mindful of wind angle tweaks. All right. Looks pretty good other than that. So let's go live. Let's get after it and see what we can do. Thanks, Carl. Appreciate the good luck. All right. Hole 1, Legacy, Tommy's Guide. .9 is in our wind range, so we'll stick with the wind 10. Now, he said just a touch more 59 there, so there we go. We are in the yellow angle again. 7.9 is 7.9. And we are going to curl it to right here. And we got perfect. Let's see if we can drop it. Come on, par 4 hole in one. What the fuck? What? Something always happens live, man. Always. It's just a never-ending fucking battle. Gonna pull 5% of the wind here and try to get this drop. There we go. And we got the drop. So we saved the eagle. Not sure what happened with the drive there, except for I did pull a little bit heavier 59, but there's no push up. There's no nothing. Unless I was kind of in between red and yellow, I should have pushed up. I don't know. To be completely honest, it's crapshoot. All right, next hole here, we're going to be playing actually, we'll keep that. We're going to be playing we're going to be setting up with a P8 side spin 0 ball because we want 1.3 backspin. Man, I can't tell you lately how many times I've been in the middle of a freaking wind angles. It is so just like irritating. Alright, so here we go. Gonna set up with the driver, quarterback here. Best to set spins with your P8 side spin 0. Because we only want 1.3 back. It's 1-1 -1 on the adjustment and circle drop OP. So good hole. We've dropped this plenty of times. We're gonna set up at P8 min. Yeah, I think it was the push-up. I didn't forget the push-up. I was in between angles. So I mean, I went with the right angle. I would say if you're in between angles, go with the left side on that shot. That would be my advice to you. Let's go ahead with the practice here. 1.3 backspin is all we're going to give it. And then P8 min, ball guide through the hole. Oh, no need to apologize, Carl. I just was trying to explain my thought process and the reason I did what I did. You know, when you're in between wind angles, it's like, you know, do you go left? Do you go right? Like, you have to make that decision on the fly. And sometimes you make the wrong dang decision. So that happens. At least we saved it. All right, so we want to be at P8 min, 1.3 back, and then we want to be at the ball guide right center cup there. Go ahead and swap balls, and then we are going to give this a nice straight pull if we can here. 8-1 is going to be 7-1. And then we want to give it circle drop OP, no wind angle tweaks. And see what happens. Oh yeah, that's money. Nice shot, Tommy. So hole 2. Playing Tommy option 1. 12 o'clock pull. And yeah, that's it. Easy money there from Tommy. See if we can grab that drop live. Had really good speed to the hole. You want to make sure you don't give it too much backspin. That's going to be crucial. Oh, wrong one. And here we go. Okay. Hole 2, Tommy option 1. Setting up with his Spartan ball. Alright, so push up here. 1.3 back. P8 min, ball guide right there in the middle of that funnel. And then we want to give it a nice straight pull if we can. 7-6 is going to be 6-6. So there we go. And then we want to give it circle drop OP. And let's see if we can grab that shot 2 times in a row there. Looks good. Center cup, baby. That's 2 for 2. Tommy's guide's looking on fire. My big thing for that hole, guys, is absolutely 100% make sure you're pulling 12 o'clock. He is not pulling anything else. So there we go. That's two for two. We'll take it. Next shot is a par 5. We're going to be playing a P2 through 8, side spin 6, win 10. We're going to be setting up at QB P6 max rest, white by the right rough fairway, swapping to our APOC sniper bag. There are a couple wind angle tweaks of pullbacks. In yellow, you'll have the sand in the background with a little bit of green, and in blue, you'll have some sand, but it'll be all green behind it. Looks like graphics are medium on this, so we are on medium. So let's see here. We need a side spin wind resistance. So we need a side spin 6, P6 to get us going. And then we want the ball to be a P2 to 8. So any side spin 6, wind 6 will do. I mean, power 6. And then I want to look for something with a little bit of precision. Try to make sure that I'm getting this drop here. Am I really down to 1 emerald ball? That sucks. Wow, don't have much in the way of precision here. I guess we'll use that emerald ball. No need for that one. We'll set up there with that. And we want to make sure we got our APOC sniper. Get rid of that there. And there we go. So, second shot here is going to be a bottom blue inner fringe green check. And then we'll give it 2 back, 1 left. We'll have the tip of the ball guide by the line between the dark and bright green row pointing at the pin, approximately 1 green square short. We will adjust based on our pin check. And then we'll have 2 wind angles that have any meaning. On the left, it'll be red and it'll be fully in the bush in the background. In the right, far right, it'll be 1 click up and it'll have a bush partially in it and water. The middle angle should be the very edge of the bush on the left and water mostly. So pretty simple setup here. We're doing max QB top spin 3 right. Then swapping to the sniper bag. And then giving it max OP and 1.5 ball of right. And then we want to mind our pullback angle. So should be pretty good. Let's give it. I can't give it a practice. I only got the 1 ball, so we're just going to go live. Tommy option 1. And let's get on with it. All right, first look. Here we go. I mean, guys, we've played this hole so many freaking times, it's not even funny. It really isn't that difficult to get this drop. You just need to make sure you get your spins and shit correctly. Center cup there. And we are going to swap there. All right, we are looking at... let's see. We are looking at red, which is no pullback. 8-5. 5 is 8-5. And max OP and curl to right there. And we're looking for a 358 to 365 on the target yards. So should be good. Yep, that's a nice rollout. And 362 will work. Bottom blue in our fringe check here. We are at +4. 2 back and 1 left. And then we want to set up our ball guide. So we're 1 green square, short, and center cup. There. Could be just a click over. There. +4 was table numbers. So, and then we are in yellow. 7-4 is 6-9. And just center ball. And hopefully we'll grab that drop. Boom, baby. Center cup. Nice. 12 o'clock pull on the drive. And then 12 o'clock pull on approach. Be mindful of ball guide setup. There. But that's 3 for 3. Nice drops. Let's have a look at hole 4. All right. So this is going to be a thorn backspin shot. So we need to set up our bags appropriately here. We're going to be starting with the rock and the katana. That's right, folks. Get yourself a katana if you don't have one. Most important ball in the game. And then we need to set up with a P6 plus, side spin 2 plus, wind 8 plus. So, I'm not going to fool around with any type of baloney there. We're going to go with that. And we want to set up our APOC bag with the backbone there. We're going to use backbone for spins. Also, something I'm going to do here is pin my white ball. And the reason being is that we're only doing 6 backspin with the thorn, no left or right. So what I'll do is I'll shoot my shot, and when we're going to be doing a pin check. So after I do the pin check, I'll swap to my white ball, give it 6 back with the backbone, and then swap to the ball I'm using. The setup for this is going to be you want to turn your screen left to right, and the third bounce to be in the corner of the dark green square, being 2 green square rows above the pin. So actually it's going to be to the left of the pin. But your third bounce is going to want to be in the dark green square corner, 1 square below the fringe. And I'll show you where that is. Your second bounce is going to be right on the line that divides the column next to it, which is the column next to the hole. So not really a tough shot per se. But there is a nice funnel here if we can get into it. So let's try to do that. I need to grab a water. Be right back. All right, we got us water. We're ready to roll. Everybody hear me okay? The chat's kind of quiet there for the 4 drops in a row, man. All right. Or 3 drops in a row. Not even a boom or a great job or nothing. Wow, tough crowd. All right, so we're going to be setting up at Rocket at P4 max rest. Ooh, on the left or the right of the red ring to the edge of the island by the sand on the fairway. We'll swap to our APOC backbone thorn bag. We'll give it 6 top and 1 left spin. We'll then adjust 1 to 1. And depending on wind angle and wind speed, we'll be giving it circle break or circle break will be our base, and then we'll be adjusting to that. If we're in blue, which is going to have both trees in the wind angle, we're going to be giving it a little extra OP. Real crucial on this drive here. So let's double check our bags. We got that. We got that. We got our balls lined up. Let's give it a look in practice mode and see where we're at. Wrong tournament, Jason. And here we go. Practice mode. Tommy QR for the Legacy dial-in. 3 for 3 so far. Looking to make it 4 for 4. This is going to be crucial setting up the approach shot to get into that funnel. All right. So we want to be set up right here with the rock and there. Want to swap to our APOC bag. Give it 6 top and 1 left. There. And then we're going to swap balls. We'll give it 7-2. And we are in the blue angle. 7-2 is going to be 7-2. And right there. And 7-2 is just going to be circle break OP. There we are. Looking for 357 to 366 on the drive yards. 362 will work. Now we're going to do a pin check. We're at +5. We're going to swap balls here and drop down into our backbone. What the hell? Oh, go up into the backbone, give it max back, swap balls again. And we're going to set up right here. So we want, what we really want here is to be right there. So you see that on the second bounce and that one there. We were at +5, which is +1 to the table. So 7-4 is 4-6. So we're going to be going 4-7. And it's just center ball, no tweaks. And let's see what happens here. Now we should come back down real nicely into the funnel. Come on, baby. And we did not. We missed left. Or we missed low. So offset higher. So we may have had our offset just a touch low. Let's have a look at it. Hey, thanks, Mark. Appreciate it. Let's have a look at our setup angle. So we may have set up a little low. And remember, the backbone is a long iron. I should have pushed up. Let's see here, setup wise, where were we? I need to watch that replay again. I missed my setup spot. All right, one square left of pin. I think I set up in the wrong spot. I set up one square over. I should have been one square more to the right. Let's give that another look in practice, just to make sure we got what we want on the setup, and then we'll go live. Oop, no. I am not playing unregister. I'm not playing the freaking CWT on this account. Alright, let me make sure I got my bags right. I got confused. Bam, bam. Okay, here we go. Alright. Oh, that's okay, Mark. I'm just giving you guys a hard time. But don't you worry. I don't need all the accolades. I know who I am. Alright. We're just doing our best to get the best possible QR score we can for tie break purposes. So right at the edge of the island there at max, swap into our QB, 1 left and 6 top there, swapping balls, 8-4, and we are going to be back in blue there. So 8-4 will be all the way to the other side of the white. And then 8-4 is going to be circle break plus 1 click. So come down here to circle break and give it 1 extra click. And I hit a great left. Hopefully that doesn't screw us up. It might. And it did. So, yeah, don't hit a great left. That's going to be danger. We'll get out of here. Forfeit the practice match. We got one more try at it, and then we will have to go live. So let's give it a go. Slow needle, no reason to hit greats at all. So, all right, here we go, and practice. So remember setting up, it is the first light colored square left of the pin, not the dark colored square. And we're in practice mode, and so here we go. All right. Rock at max, right at the edge of the island. Swap to the APOC bag, give it 1 left and 6 top. Swap balls and 7-9 this time. It looks like we are going to have to zoom out. 7-9, we are still in. I'm going to do it back here. We are still in blue. 7-9 is circle break plus 1 click. So circle break and 1 click. And hit perfect. So we're looking at 357 to 366. And now what we want to do is a pin check. See where we're at. We are at +1. So we're going to swap to our basic ball. Push up into backbone, give it all the back spin, swap back to that ball, and we want to set up in the right spot this time. So here we are, just right there, and +1 is -1 to the table. So we're going to try to straighten out that pull, 8, 5 is 5, 3. So we're going to go 5, 2. And then we just want to hit perfect. And that should fall back into the funnel nicely now. Looks like it's going to. And right center cup. So, as you can see, that setup spot. Oh, why don't I check? I don't know, because I just didn't think about it, Mark. You're correct. That would have been the smart thing to do. Alright, so yeah, pretty easy shot here. Not a big deal. Setup spot's crucial. Make sure you're only one square left of the pin, and you are at the edge of the light square and the dark square in that row, just down from the top. Shouldn't have a problem getting the drop here. So let's go live. Let's get after it. Did I put on the right bags? All right, got that. All right, here we go. All right, thank you for the good luck, Jabber. Appreciate you, sir. Here we go. Looking for drop number 4. We've had blue angle every single time too, so that's also interesting. Good note is to adjust from a little higher than the tree. Just makes it easier. All right, so here we are, max rest. Red right to the edge, swap into the APOC. 1 left and 6 top. And then we are swapping balls. We are 7, 5 here. And 7, 5 in blue is circle break OP. So just down to circle break there. Hit perfect. And let's see where we go. Looking for a 357 to 366. And 363. Nice consistent drive by Tommy here. Pushing up and swapping balls. Giving it all the backspin, swapping back. And we want to make sure we get this setup spot correct. So, want to be right there. Okay, and then I forgot to check. Shit. 7, 5 is going to be 4, 7. So we'll do that. It's a pretty forgiving funnel. So we should be okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we got it. Woo! Woo! All right, that's drop number 4. Don't forget your pin check, y'all. I played table numbers on that. All right, so Tommy, option 1A. Drive, watch, wind, angle, OP. Approach, pin check, and setup in second. No, first. First row left of pin, left of hole, at top of first dark square, with third bounce to the third bounce to the left edge of the square of the second square, or the left edge of second square. So pretty easy. Yep, Coastal Horizon Legacy, Q9 today, Santa Ventura, good to know, thank you. Alright, oh, Gianni's here, what's up Gianni? Okay, so we are 4 for 4 for drops, looking good. Let's look at hole number 5 here. This hole can be kind of a pain in the you-know-what. Let's see what our options are. We got a Guardian bump. We got a Sniper bump. Okay, pack Rocket and Sniper in the same bag. Start with a side spin 3-ball to set spins with the Rocket. And so what we're going to do is grab our favorite side spin 3-ball. We're going to play Tommy option 2 because I like the Sniper bump on this hole better than I do anything else. And so what we need is our side spin 3 wind, our P8 to set spins and make our life easy. There we go. And we got a bunch of them, so it don't really matter. Okay. So here we go. Hey, thanks, David. Yeah, we're on to the Legacy now. All right, so here's what we're doing. We're setting max top and max left spin with the side spin 3-ball. We're going to put the inner ring by the rough fairway line with the Sniper with a ball guide through the hole. We'll then adjust a custom adjust, and we will give it click of OP or click or 2 of curl based on wind angle. So your wind angle really should be the focus of the shadows in the foreground, the trees and the shrubs in the background. So blue angle on the right is going to have a tree in it, half a shadow in the front and bushes in the back. The yellow angle, which is in the middle, is going to have part of a shadow of the tree in it and just bushes in the back. The red angle on the left is going to have a shadow in it, and in the very back should be some bushes. So there we're going to go. And let's see if we can do. Oh, Miss Gracie. Yep, she is taking a nap, being a lazy brat. All right. Oh, wait, did we get our Rocket in there? We did. All right, let's take a look at this hot and practice. Hole 5. I'm going to start my notes here. 5, Tommy. Option 2. All right, and let's have a look. All right. So we're going to push up into Sniper, max top, max left, pull down here into our Sniper. So we want the ball guide curling back like that, and we want to be middle cup. We are going to adjust and assess our wind angle. So we are actually in, that looks like blue. 8-1 is going to be 8-1. So we'll adjust that. And blue at 8-1 is 1 click right curl. No OP. So we'll go in here and we'll give it 1 click right. And hit perfect. And see what happens. So we caught the rough. Nice. Good speed, and we just missed right. So we had a little bit too much 59 on it. So let's have a look at our pull angle there. There is an option to accidentally catch a speed roll here. If you have too much 01 and or overpower on your shot. So you got to be careful on that. Let's go back and let's have a look at that wind angle pull that we made, and we'll see if we can correct that. So we had set up in the right spot there. Inner ring by the line, and with the ball guy curling back on us just a touch. Good speed to the hole. Looks like... Yeah, looks like I gave it a pretty good 59 flick. So we're going to try to straighten that out here. And give it another go. And practice and see what happens. All right, and there we are, and pull back down into sniper here. Set up with our inner ring right there by the line. We are adjusting 8.5. I want to make sure we don't have any real 01 on this shot, but we don't want any too much there. We are actually in yellow now. 8.5 is 8.6 on the adjustment, and 8.6 is 1 click OP and 1 click left. So 1 click OP and 1 click left, and hit it great. Yeah, why not? There's the speed roll I was talking about. So we don't want to do that. All right. Exit. All right, we're going to go live here. I'm pretty much done screwing around with this hole. And go live, and let's see if we can grab the drop here. Pretty easy setup and everything. Just be real mindful of your OP. What angle you're in. Yeah. So let's get after it here. Alright, and then let's set up in the right spot. So there we be. And 7.6, and we are gonna be in yellow. 1 click OP. 7.6 is 7.5 on the adjustment. And then we just want to give it 1 tiny click OP. So let's center our ball here. And 1 little baby click. Hit perfect. And see if we can get this drop going. Coming in nice. Oh, just right. Alright, so Tommy option 2. 0 for 3 drops. Just missing right means to increase 01. So I would say just make sure you have a solid 12 o'clock pull. Yeah, really finicky shot. Not really sure I would play that in the weekend. Alright, hole 6 here. We're going to be playing into the funnel for the... we're going to be playing into the funnel for the Albatross. We're going to start off with the APOC. and we need a wind P4 to 8, wind 8 plus. But we're going to start off with our Marlin, because on the first set of spins we need 1 left spin and 6.2 top. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to be at max stretch, yellow on the right to the rough fairway. We are going to give it 6.2 top, 1 left. We will then push up or pull back based on wind angle. Red angle being the tree, yellow being the bush and the edge of the tree, and blue being just the bush, no tree. So, and then on the, this is a drive distance hole here. So let me put down Tommy. Option 1, drive distance is important. And then we're going to give it half a top, 1 left. And we want to third bounce just into the bright green, with the tip being 1 green square short, pointed to the right edge of the hole. And then we will be adjusting based on drive distance and giving it center ball. There's a really huge funnel here. Be mindful that the third bounce is in the upper corner of that square, directly in a diagonal line with the pin. So let's have a look at this in practice mode and see what it's all about. Make sure we can get that set up correctly, and then we'll go after it. All right. So we are going max stretch, yellow to the rough there, 1 top or 1 left and 6.2 top. We'll swap balls here. 7-4. We are looking at blue angles, so no adjustment, no push up there. 7-4. And then we're giving it 2.2 balls left and max OP. So right to there. Hitting perfect. Looking for 395 to 402. And no dead bounce, so we should be all right. 398. So 398 is +1 to the table. We want to give it 1 left and half a top. And then what we want here is we want this third bounce to be right here in the corner of that square. We want to be pointed right edge of the cup there. And 8-1 is going to be 5-9, so we're going to be adjusting 6-0. And no wind angle tweaks. Center ball. And hit perfect. That should be about where we want to be to get in that funnel there. And it is. So really easy albatross here. No reason to miss it really. Watch that third bounce. Make sure you're in the top corner of that. Well, it'll be the back corner of that. So drive distance, drive as per guide. Watch, setup, third bounce, spot. All right. So easy peasy. Let's go ahead and get after that. And no problem. Here we go. Going live on hole 6 here. And we got perfect looking for 395 to 402 on the drive. So that should be good to go. No dead bounce. We should be right in there. 399 is table numbers. We're going to give it half a top, one left. And then we're going to be really mindful of this third bounce here being right there. Pointed right edge, actually. Yeah, right there. And then we have table numbers for our adjustment. So 80 is going to be 58. And then we just need to hit perfect there. And that should be in the hole. Boom, center cup. All right, we're looking good. Okay, on this one here, we're going to be playing 2EB on hole 7 here. So going to be playing a win 6 to 8, top spin boost 8, side spin 8. So let's look at 7. Tommy option 1A. Let's see what else is out there, though. We have Tommy option 1B, which is also playing the wedge, but it's playing the big topper perk, which I don't think is necessary. All right, so EB School is going to be P6 minus 55, because we're going to be playing a P8 ball. And that'll be at slider. Let's grab our ball there. So first thing we want to do here is set up with a rocket and a katana. All right. And then we're going to swap balls to side spin and wind resistance. And look for our P8 side spin 8 top spin boost 4 ball. It's the Fire Horse ball, if you guys remember that. So let's see. That's this ball right here. We also have another one really similar to it, which is the home run ball. Either way, actually going to use the home run ball because I have more of them. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to turn the screen around. At P4 max stretch, we want the blue ring where the wet and dry sand meet. We're then going to swap to our Thor's hammer bag. And we are going to give it all the boost and 4 right. And then we'll adjust P6 plus 15 max, which we have table numbers for. We'll give it half a ball, right curl, and circle drop OP. That should leave us in Endbringer. We will set up max top spin boost with the ball, the second bounce on the fringe and the ball guide just through the hole. And so that should be, let's make sure we got our Endbringer in there because that would piss me off. All right. And we need the rock and we got our P4. So let's take a look at this shot and practice and then we'll go live. All right. Yeah, there's a big funnel on that hole, David. It's, once you get into it, it's pretty simple. So far, Tommy's guide's on fire. We've only missed one shot. I blame David for that miss. So, that's pretty much what I'm doing with my life. All right. Okay, first thing we want to do, turn the screen around. Okay, P4 max stretch. We want the blue ring where the sand meets there. Want to swap to our Thor's hammer. Swap here. Give it all the boost and 4 right. We then want to adjust based on table. 9-6 is going to be 11-6. So I'll try to straighten that out. So we'll give it our 9-6. And then we'll give it 2 additional. And then we're going to give it half a ball of right and circle drop OP. Hit perfect. Now this should put us right into EB range there. No big deal. And so we're going to want to give it a measure. So we can get our slider here. And let's have a look. So we are in... We are at 88%. And our wind is 9.3. So that's going to be a 3.9 adjustment. I want to give it all the top spin there. And you want to set up right... well, you want to set up max top spin. You want to set up farther back. Ball guy just through the hole. 3.9 is the adjustment on this. So right to there. And then we just want center ball. Hit perfect. And that should be in the freaking hole. Boom. So really easy. Tommy option 1A. Adjust with Thor hammer. Approach. Max boost. P6 minus 55%. Super easy shot. Super easy setup. Nothing to worry about here. We'll go ahead and get live and get this drop out of the way and move on with our lives there. Elevation is negative 55, and we'll need to set up slider. So let me not rush. Let me make sure I got my shit. All right, here we go. All right, let's get after it. All right, turn our screen around. Max stretch. Oops. Max stretch where the blue meets the water. Swap and swap. Max top for right. 10-3 is going to be 12-4 on the adjustment. So we will give it our 9-4 and then 3 more rings. And then we are going to give it half a ball and circle drop. Hit perfect. Should have the same consistent rollout we had before. And it looks like, oh, get out of there. And it looks like we did. So we're going to go ahead and measure this EB out and have a look. We are at 74 and wind is 9.7. So we're going to give all the boost there, and it looks like we want to be 3.4 on the adjustment. So let's get in here. 3.4, and then we just want to hit center ball, and perfect. Should put us right in the hole there. Boom, center cut, drop. And moving on to hole 8. All right, thanks for the good luck, Jerry. Appreciate you. Looking good so far. We've only missed one hole. That was hole 5. We could not get the drop. I might suggest switching options to a different shot on that hole in particular. This shot, next shot, hole 8, is going to be a Thor's Hammer shot. So we're going to be doing 2 different swaps here. We're going to start with the QB. We're going to swap to the extra mile to set spins. And then we'll swap to our Thor's Hammer for better accuracy. But we are going to adjust with the QB to begin with. So we want to set the QB up at P4, side spin 4, win 10. So we don't get to use our damn katana, which sucks. Power and side spin. Actually, power, wind resistance. Alright. So let's go down to P4. See what we can finagle here. For a ball. So. Alright, here we go. So what I'm going to do is grab something with a lot of precision to play this shot live with. Actually, we're going to go with this ball. And then I need to find a precision or win 10 side spin 4. And it doesn't matter which one I grab, so I'm going to grab that. Because we want to be able to swap to EM instead of spins. Oh, my back is killing me. Okay. So hole 8 here. We will set up at P4 max rest, left side of the blue to the sand trap fairway. We'll then adjust 1-to-1 with the QB. We'll swap to the extra mile, give it max top to right. And then we'll swap to the Thor bag and our ball we're going to play with. And adjust, and give it a click or of up or a click or 2 of OP depending on wind angle. Your wind angles, we have 4 of them. The far left is going to have the big tree base in it. The middle is going to have 2 trees in it. The next one to the right is going to have 2 bushes in it. And the farthest right is going to have just a tree and it looks like a part of a bush. The far right and the one next to it have a click and 2 clicks of OP. The one in kind of left of blue is no change, and the one on the farthest left is going to be 1 click of up. So, oh, later, bro. Thanks a lot, man. So this hole, pretty easy to drop. It sounds like we got some, some swapping to do and all that stuff. So let's go back to our pinned balls here. And actually, yeah. So we're going to do that. Oh, give me a second here, guys. Okay. We can get rid of that so we're not confused. All right. So make sure you're starting with a P4, side spin 4, win 10, because you have to adjust with the QB. And so let's have a look at this in practice and see how it looks here. Hopefully we can get the drop. It'd be nice. We got 6 out of 7 drops so far. Looking at a good score for this account. All right, so max rest here. I want to take that blue and put it right up against the sand fairway. And then we want to adjust and assess our wind angle as best we can. So we are actually in red. 7-3 is 8-3 there. And there. And now we're going to swap to our extra mile. Give it all the top and 2 right. And now we're going to swap to our Thor's hammer. We're going to swap to the correct ball. And since we're in red, we owe 1 click of up. So we're going to just give it 1 up and hit perfect. And let's have a look. And boom, center cup drop. That's what I'm talking about. Let's review the pole angle, and I think we're good to go live. Let's see, we are on Tommy. Option 1. Claw adjusts with QB and P for side spin for wind 10. Swap EM, set spins, and then swap to the Thor's hammer and ball to play with. Alright, so let's review the pull angle. Make sure, I thought I was pulling pretty close to noon, which is what I wanted. Yeah, just be mindful you're right at the edge of that sand and that fairway like you see. Let's look here. Yeah, it's a nice 12 o'clock pull. So I'm going to write down 12 o'clock pull here. All right. Now let's get reset up for this hole. And let's go ahead and get after it. All right, here we go. I'm trying to get drop number 7. And let's see what we got. Okay, and we want to set up right in our spot there. We want to adjust 8-3, and we are in yellow. 8-3 is going to be 8-3 is going to be 9-3. So we want to adjust clear out to here. Swap to our extra mile. Give it all of that. Swap to our Thor's hammer. Swap to our ball we're playing with. Yellow angle is no change, so just center ball there and hit perfect. And hopefully that'll come in nicely for us. And boom. Oh my God, we just missed right. What a crock of crap. Missing right, increase 01. 1 for 2. That should have been a drop. That's just ridiculous. Alright, so we've missed 2 drops now. Super freaking frustrating drops to miss too. God dang it. Alright, so we could tie first place here. I was going to try to beat him. That was kind of my goal. Alright, so we are setting up with a extra mile. Let's fix our bags. Man, that just blows. Extra mile here. Extra mile at P10 max stretch. Red by the rough on the left hand side. We'll then swap to the APOC B52 bag. Give it max top 1 right. Just give it 1.7 ball right curl and max OP. We will push up in wind angles red, yellow, and red is out in the water with the boat ramp. Yellow has part of the house in it with the water. And blue is all of the house. P10 has this tiny shake to it. So let's grab a ball with precision. And we want one at least side spin. That's it. So we're grabbing the jersey ball. Gosh dang it, that pisses me off. Ugh. Thanks, John K. Appreciate you. Yeah, I can't believe we missed that. I think we came in too slow. We might have needed a click of OP, to be completely honest. So then second shot here, we're going to do a back fringe check. What? Oh, a top. This doesn't say what it. Oh, blue. Yeah, a top blue outer fringe check, and then we are gonna set up with the white, the bottom white to the second cut of rough, and blue to the top cut of rough. We are then gonna spin the ball guide half a square through, and go from there. If we end up with a short drive to 425, pin check will be at 3 to 4. We'll adjust 1 to 1 minus 0.5. Everything else as per the slide. So pretty easy peasy. Let's take a practice at it and get going here. I may not have grabbed the right. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. So, max stretch, yellow to the rough. Swapping to the APOC B52, max top, 1 right. And then we are adjusting a nice straight 8 rings there. And, we are in yellow. So we got to push up 0.2 there. There we go. And then we're giving it all the OP and curl there. Hitting perfect. Looking for 440 to 448 on the target yards, hopefully. And 444 will work. Going to be doing a top blue outer fringe check here. We are at +6. We're then going to box ourselves in right here and spin the ball guide. We need to be over just a touch. Spin the ball guide right there. We were at +8, which is table numbers there. 7.5 is going to be 6.3. And we're going to pull to the backside. And then just center ball. And hit perfect there. Pretty easy peasy drop. Nothing to really worry about. So we'll go for this drop here. See if we can knock down this -19. Little irritated about the 2 par 3s. Those are going to take a little work. But, you know, it is what it is. This realistically is a -21 course. No reason for you not to get a -21 in reality if you work at it. So, am I retired? No, I'm retarded. All right, here we go. There, and then we want to swap, give it all of that. 8-1, and we are in yellow. 8-1 is 8-1 on the adjustment, and then we need to push up 0.2 again. So there we go. And then we're going to give it all of this and curl to there. and hit perfect. We're looking for 440 to 448 on the target yards. Oh, asking. Actually, John, I'm disabled. That's why I don't. I'm always available during work time. All right, 444, same drive as before. Want to do that outer fringe check, and we're at +6. So I want to come back here and get back into our position and spin the ball guide just through the hole there, center cup. Plus, what were we? +6 is -1 to the table there. So 8-5 is 7-2. So we want to adjust 7-1 there, and then just center ball and hit perfect. And nice speed up to the cup again, and boom. And there we have it, guys. Notes for hole 9. Tommy, option 1. Watch, push up, angle, 12 o'clock pole, approach, mind your check, and then lineup. Lineup is important, and adjust higher up. All right, guys, and there you have it. -19 for the round. Looks like we beat him out of first place. That's right, you cheating ass Russian. Look at that. Boom. Boom. Got your ass. All right. Love it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming. If you guys appreciate the channel, please subscribe. Give us a like. Give us a comment. If you are able, please donate to the channel. It helps. I pay all of this out of pocket, so appreciate you. You guys have a blessed day. This is the only dial-in for this legacy. And tonight we'll be back with some Q9 action. I got some exciting news. And we'll talk to you all soon. Later.